What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're having a good day, being safe, and all of the good stuff. For today, we have for you is just shows I loved as a kid. Other than that, just get into it. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub. The video will be linked in the description down below, so please watch the original content. Let's get into it.
I didn't like leaving the crib much. I did play baseball because my Dominican
Same
genes
here.
commanded me to, but besides that, I was a homebody. I was inside all day on my PS3 or on my Wii or on my TV. Whether it was before I went to school, after school, or just on weekends, I used to love sitting in front of my TV and watching some of my favorite kids shows. So that's what we'll be doing today. Today I'll be going on some of my favorite channels and shows I watched as a kid. Some y'all may know, some y'all may not know, some y'all may love. And in the end, I'll go over the channel that hosted the shows I loved the most as a kid. I'm starting off with debatably the GOAT of kids channels, PBS Kids.
Alright, before he gets into that, I'll be honest with you. I'll say, yeah, Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network had, I don't know, because like, it's between Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon because of Timmy Turner and SpongeBob and all that other good stuff on there. But I think I like Cartoon Network and their shows a lot more, I think. I'm not sure. I think Cartoon Network was a little bit higher for me.
Now you see, the good thing about this channel is you could be dirt poor, but as long as you had a TV, you could watch shows on here. And honestly, PBS is better than me because with the amount of bangers they produced, man, all them poor kids would have been looking at straight static. I would have been charging Clifford the Big Red Dog, Sid the Science Kid, Cyber Chase, Arthur, Wildcat, Word Girl, every single one of these shows.
Yeah.
I didn't watch, but a lot of people liked them. Asked my mom the other day if I liked Clifford, one of these shows.
Okay, I watched this. I watched Clifford. I watched this a little bit here and there. I watched this a little bit. I watched this here and there as well when it was on. I seen this here and there. I have not seen this. This is the only one I have not seen.
I didn't watch, but a lot of people liked them. Asked my mom the other day if I liked Clifford. She said I was never into it. I don't know. Sid the Science Kid, he was just hard to look at. They try to give him dreads and stuff, but that ain't help.
Yeah.
Cyber Chase and Word Girl, what do I look like, a nerd? Wildcrats, I was too old. And Arthur, I don't know. I just thought he was boring and looked like a dweeb, which kind of came full circle when in middle school some kid posted a picture of me on his Snapchat story saying I look like him, so sorry, Arthur. These shows just weren't my style. They weren't my jam. It is just too ugly. I was more interested in elegant stuff. Curious George, Magic School Bus, Dragon Tales. Now these were the shows.
My bad. That was some heat. That's some heat shit right there. That's gold right there. That's some pair beautiful diamonds type shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the good stuff. The other shit you seen, they were alright, they alright. But this, now you know.
I was excited to watch. Magic School Bus was dope. Miss Frizzle was always taking the kids down some random orifice or some random homeless dude's body. It was great. Curious George, he was just a silly monkey. He was just enjoyable to watch. And Dragon Tales, come on, they're dragons. They had a pink one, a blue one, twin dragons. They even had a disabled dragon for some reason. But my favorites on PBS Kids were easily Teletubbies, Sesame Street, and Barney. Sadly, I was not into Thomas.
He's cooking for real. Hold up, Thomas. How you not like Thomas? Thomas is a pretty good one too. Thomas is pretty good. Dragon Tales is one of my favorite ones. Sesame Street was good. Barney was really good back then.
The Tank Engine, I know. I'm sorry, but his eyes and their faces,
it's creepy, I know.
Used to scare me. Don't know how Teletubbies did them, but it's just the way my brain was wired. I don't even know what they did on the show, honestly. Frolicked or stared at the baby son, I don't know. But I know I liked it. My favorite Teletubby was Tinky Winky. Then there was Sesame Street, aka the top dog of this channel. And I may have not liked Clifford, but my mom told me I was a fiend on this show. And she wasn't wrong. I loved everyone on Sesame Street. They had to go Elmo leading the charge. So many memories with him, so many. Easily my favorite one of the show. I literally cried when my mom threw away my Elmo doll. It still hurts. Then they had the giant overweight Duck Bird, Big Bird. I highly doubt he could fly. Snuffy, y'all remember Snuffy? That was like the stage 4 terminally ill Woolly Mammoth they had on the show. He was, he was there. And then my two favorites besides Elmo. Oscar the Grouch and Cookie Monster. How could you not like these two? Oscar was funny, Cookie Monster, he was clearly a drug addict, but he was so crazy and wacky, he was funny. And then the last of my favorites from PBS, Barney. Who can blame me? Everyone liked Barney. He was a dinosaur, he was purple. I understand the Teletubbies, but how are people scared of this guy? Bro, it's Barney. He's pretty much a celebrity. He ain't messing up his veneers for you. Like I said though, PBS was debatably the GOAT. It's not my favorite. But first, I want to go over my least favorite when it came to kiddie shows. Disney Junior.
I would say this though. Barney had some good bops though. Dragon Tales, Barney, there's some good bops right there.
Channel just didn't really have that many hits, and the ones they did have just weren't really my forte. I was not watching Little Einsteins. I was not watching Handy Manny, that fake Bob the Builder, and I was not watching Bear in the Big Blue House. There was...
Okay, he named 2 fire ones, okay? Little Einstein, that show was fire for beats, heat. I ain't gonna lie to that. Little Einstein, type shit, like that had me going for us when I was little, like, I was watching every episode type stuff. And then Handy Mandy or Handy Mandy, yeah, I watched that here and there.
The occasional "It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse." That show was pretty lit from time to time. I even learned how to do the Goofy dance. There was also Doc McStuffins, which I only watched on plane rides, but she was pretty cool. It was like Grey's Anatomy for kids. Love to see it. Black excellence. But I didn't really watch these shows that often. Probably the one Disney Junior show I do remember watching hella of was the Lilo and Stitch show. Now that was some heat. I know it technically wasn't a Disney Junior original, but it still aired, so it counts. I love this show. If you never watched it, just imagine the Lilo and Stitch movie, but it's a show. And way more Stitches. My favorite episodes were the one where Stitch gets a shorty, pretty much a pink version of himself. And of course, the crossover episode with Kim Possible. That was some heat. Who, if we're counting as a Disney Junior show, then this was also a banger. Kim and Shego Maego were obviously my favorites. And relax, it's not because I thought they looked good as a kid. You got me. The rest of the cast was alright. We had Ron, who was supposed to be like the love interest, but come on now. We all know he was just the gay best friend. We had the fat black dude. He was like the hacker one. He was chill. And then we had my least favorite of the main cast, Rufus. He was just chopped. He was Ron's naked mole rat.
Damn.
Who is owning this? But the show was good. It was fun. It was cool. It was fun to see Kim go on these spy missions. And Ron always messed something up. But that was just Disney Junior. That's not even me bringing up Disney's other kid channel that I want to talk about, Disney XD. But before I talk about Disney XD, I need to talk about its predecessor. And I'm not gonna lie, if you were born after 2006, you probably have never heard this channel. But let me tell you about it, because it was amazing. Jetix. My late 90s and early 2000s.
Oh shit! I forgot about this, but yeah, this had like what was that show called? It was that one show where that girl was chasing that dude because she was in love with him or something.
Viewers, I know y'all feel the nostalgia. I know y'all feel it. This channel had nothing educational. It was literally just Disney XD before Disney XD. Except its shows were debatably, not even debatably, its shows were better. This channel had shows like Sonic X, which I already know, a banger. Yin Yang Yo, Totally Spies, Power Rangers SPD, Power Rangers Mystic Force, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, and the best Power Rangers series, Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Honestly, I loved all.
I fuck with him. I fuck with him for real. We best friends for real.
All of them, I was always the Red Ranger, but this one holds a special place in my heart. This channel also had Puka. Y'all know that show where the little ninja dude was running from that.
This is what I was talking about. Yo.
A girl who can't take no for an answer. It was fire. I loved that one as a kid too. And not only did it have great shows, but this channel was also low-key my introduction to anime. It had another show I love, specifically Digimon Frontiers, which unironically has one of the best openings of all time. Go listen to it, please. Then they had my go to Mega Man, NT Warrior, and Beyblade, the original one. Oh my goodness, was I obsessed, especially with Mega Man. Bro, I wanted to be him. And of course, you know I can't forget my favorite of the marketable animes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Me and my brother loved this show. We had DVDs, we had action figures, we had cards. I just said had. I still have cards. Let me show you.
Check them out, check them out.
Just like Mega Man, bro, I wanted to be Yuki. I said the story in one of my old vids how I wanted to dye my hair purple, gold, and black to match him. It was that serious. I was willing to become emo for Yugi. That's just how much I love this show and all its characters. I even loved Kaiba, and his whole purpose was to hate on Yugi and Joe.
Hey, Kaiba a real one for real. He'll flex on you at any chance he gets. That's real nigga. Kaiba would just be there just out of spite, just for the love of the game. For real. He doing it for the love of the game.
Mokuba, make sure Wheeler's late.
JetX was just amazing, man. It was amazing. But now I gotta talk about Disney XD. Now, Disney XD, although not as amazing as JetX, it was definitely a step up from Disney Jr. Kick Butowski with his BBL, the ninth grade ninja, Ultimate Spider-Man. This wasn't a bad lineup.
Beautiful.
But the bestest thing to ever air on Disney XD was Gravity Falls. Now look, when I was a kid, I was a conspiracy head. I love watching videos on abduction stories, ghost stories, urban legends. Bro, I knew all the Mandela effects. Febreze was spelled with 2 E's, not 1. So when Disney dropped Gravity Falls, a show all about supernatural stuff, of course I'ma love it. And this may sound crazy to say, but I think this is one of the best cartoon shows of all time. There was some new weird thing going on every episode. The show was actually pretty funny, and the characters were lovable. Look at Waddles. What I loved most about this show though is that back in the day, it had everybody who watched it theorizing about who made the journals. Most people were wrong though. Like, can y'all believe there were people saying Seuss wrote the journals? Seuss? He's the stupid one. I thought it was the homeless dude. My favorite episodes were the one where Mabel gets zooted off.
Crazy thing about it is I thought it was him. Basically, you're not wrong at the same time because he did help write the journals. He helped. So basically, we're not wrong. But it was Stan's brother. And that was surprising for me. I was like, what? Crazy activity for her.
Off that fun dip, that was hilarious to watch. And Bill Cipher's introduction episode. Only because when I first saw him, I was shocked. It's the Illuminati. I could honestly make a whole video on this show, but now I want to talk about one of my favorite channels, Nick Jr. Nick Jr. was definitely my second, if not favorite channel to watch as a kid. This channel had straight 10s. Yo Gabba Gabba, 10. Lazy Town, 10. Wow Wow Wubsy, 10.
Yo, nostalgic. Wow Wow Wubsy. I was looking. The crazy thing is, I've been looking for episodes of Wow Wow Wubsy. I've been looking for episodes of Wow Wow Wubsy. I'm searching for episodes. Like, I've been trying to like rewatch it to get some of that nostalgia back, and like it's been so hard to find these episodes of Wow Wow Wubsy.
Max and Ruby, 10. Wonder Pets, 10. Pinky Dinky Doo, 10. Bro, they even had an Asian Dora. Ever heard of Little Bill? Nah, I'm just joking. It's Ni Hao Kai Lan. I did like that.
Ni Hao Kai Lan.
All these shows were great.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one too. They did. They've been cooking from the start. This is why I like Nickelodeon. Nick Jr. Nick Jr. Okay, Nick Jr. See, when I say Nick, I mean like all of them. I put them all together type stuff. Again though, even after all this though, damn, I don't know how to say, cause like it's still hard to choose. Like,
Sporticus had me doing push-ups. Pinky Dinky Doo had me brainstorming. Max had me hating my sibling. Hotland had me ordering Chinese food in Mandarin. Bro, I even enjoyed the Fresh Beat Band. And oh my goodness, these dudes have me wanting to sip smoothies and hit the stanky leg. But although these shows are great, they ain't even scratching my top 4 on this channel. My top 4 were The Backyardigans, Blue's Clues, Dora, and one more I'm gonna mention in a second. The Backyardigans, come on now, definitely up there. If you ain't watched this when you was young, you missed out. The adventures, the characters, the music. I know y'all ain't forget the music. Castaways. We are castaways. Look at them, they're hitting that. I've always been a Pablo kind of guy myself, but I liked everyone else too, except Austin. I don't know why, but every time I turned on the TV, he was barely in any episode. You think you're too good for me? Blue's Clues, man, this was one of my go-tos.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Oh my goodness, I'm old. I for real love this show so much. Seeing Blue and
Bruh, those were the days when days were good, when shows were good, when commercials were good. Crazy to say about it. Like, they had good commercials back then too. That's a crazy thing. Nowadays commercials is, what the fuck am I looking at for real? They on Tron. Like back then, commercials made me be like, what? I'm interested. even though I don't got no money, I was like, tight stuff, you know. But no, like those the shows back then used to be so good. Used to be a banger on every. If you don't have a banger to watch on Disney that day, go on Nickelodeon, Nick Jr., either one, right? And then if you don't have anything on there, you go on Cartoon Network. You got nothing on there, you go on fucking any other fucking platform they have.
Steve, my goat
It was just so
Steve,
good back
going
then.
on little adventures, teaching us how to tell time, learn about physics, how to jump through paintings. Was
Yeah.
all so great. Makes me want to shed a tear. I just can't believe they replaced him twice and made Blue 3D. Like, what is this? Dora, I know a lot of people hate on her, but this girl and her cousin Diego were a huge part of my childhood. And not just them, because unlike Kylan, Dora's side cast was actually memorable. We had Boots the albino monkey, Swiper the shiesty fox, Betty the blue bull, that ugly yellow bridge troll. Bro, even her map and her backpack were characters. Who's doing it like her? I always wondered though, if Backpack can talk and move and stuff, can he like feel when people are reaching inside of him to pull stuff? I don't even want to think about it. I also love that she was bilingual, teaching us English and Spanish at the same time. Shout out to all my No Sabo kids. And what I loved about Dora the most is that she made me feel so involved. Every time Attention Star Swiper pulled up trying to flee something off somebody, Dora would have me saying, "Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping!" Oh man! And the best part was, even if I was feeling lazy that day or just didn't feel like talking, her and Boots would still get it done, so it wasn't too much pressure on me to do it. The hate this girl gets just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, sometimes she does stare a
little too much.
A little too long when waiting for an answer, but she's just giving the stupid kids extra time. That ain't her fault. I loved her so much. I think she even affected my real life, honestly. Because ever since meeting Dora, I've had like this natural affinity or bond with every Mexican I've met. My first grade crush, Mexican. My elementary best friend, Mexican. My high school best friend, Mexican. My DoorDash driver, Mexican. And what did I order? Italian, but I could have gone for some Mexican. If this continued, I might have became Mexican. Y'all would have been getting like 5 videos a day. But my favorite show to watch on Nick Jr. was the Upside Down Show. Shout out to the 3 other people that know this show. A lot of y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but hear me out. It was this weird Australian show. I know.
Yeah.
That would play on Nick Jr. at like 11 p.m. Yes, I was staying up for this. Where these 2 dudes, one bald one, would go on these little adventures, whether it be to the park, the movie theater, other.
Oh, I'm starting to remember. Oh, fuck. I remember this now. I'm starting to remember. It's been just a long time since I seen this. Oh, my memories are starting to come back.
Other places, and the whole time we the viewer would help them get to where they need to go. But it wasn't all some Dora stuff, some "do you know where the bridge is?" No. We would use our real life remote to speed them up, slow them down, turn off the lights. It was some really cool interactive stuff. And not only that, but everything in this show was acted out by these 2 dudes. Like everything. Sound effects, objects hitting them. They even had these little action sequences where they would use their fingers to parkour. It was so cool. Like I love this show. But sadly, Nick Jr. canceled it after only 13 episodes.
Yeah, I never understand why. Myself, I was too young to understand why. But I had a lot of fun watching every episode, to be honest with you. I'm starting to remember after seeing the fingers, seeing them do the finger thing, it's making me remember all the episodes that I've seen. And yeah, I used to watch a lot. Shit, I had to stay up.
I know. I can low-key see why. It was a bit odd and felt like a fever dream sometimes, but man, please, those of you who rock with me, I mean really rock with me. When you're done with this, just watch one episode. Just one, please. And now, for my favorite channel to watch as a kid, Cartoon Network. This channel during the early 2000s and even some of the 2010s was just a definition of perfection. When I would come out of school, this channel was my first option every single time. Unless SpongeBob was playing, I was on Cartoon Network enjoying shows like Ed, Ed and Eddie, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Dexter's Laboratory, Codename Kids Next Door, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Teen Titans, The Misadventures of Flapjack. It's too many.
Banger after banger after banger after
Bangers.
banger.
That's not even me talking about the 2010 shows. Regular Show, Adventure Time, The Amazing World of Gumball, Steven Universe, even their old shows that I'd watch on Boomerang. Yeah, some of y'all remember Boomerang. We're
Boomerang,
golden.
oh,
Johnny
yeah.
Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Jetsons, Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Baby Looney Tunes. It's just so much peak. What is this LeBron James longevity? I don't think I could go over how much I love these shows in just one video. Honestly, it might need its own. But I can go over one of my favorites from each era. Powerpuff Girls, unironically one of the best superhero shows ever. Better than the CW Flash. Don't at me. This show was so good. I remember kids at school would tell me,
that's a girl show. You're not supposed to be watching that.
but I would still come home and watch it. That's how you know it wasn't a sexist baby. I loved all three of the girls, but my favorite one had to be Buttercup. Had to. Sorry, Blossom and Bubbles fans, but Buttercup was just the best one. She had that tough energy. My favorite episodes were the one where they sing a song about love, then cripple a clown right after, and the Rowdy Rough Boys one.
That's so true. That's so true, bro. They be throwing hands in that show, bro.
That one was dope. Then there was Ben 10. I've said this before, but easily best Cartoon Network show of this era. Or bare minimum, tied for first. Courage the Cowardly Dog was fire. He's getting his own video. Love this show so much though. I remember I had an Omnitrix toy, the plastic one though, not the digital one. We were too poor for that one. I played the games on the Cartoon Network website all the time.
Here,
bro, I even had Ben 10 Protector of Earth on my Wii. You a real one if you
same fucking here.
played this. Shout out to y'all. Ben was just so cool. I mean, everyone in this show was cool. Gwen was cool. Kevin was cool. Vilgax was cool. Bro, even Freaky Grandpa Max was cool. Dude always had some side chick alien popping out of nowhere. What was he doing up there? And then finally, one of my favorites from the 2010s era, Ninjago. A show about Lego ninjas? Come on now. How could I not love it? This show was just nice. The intro, jump up, kick back, whip around and spin. Had me doing spin jutsu all over my living room, getting whooped. It was amazing. I have fond memories of me and my childhood friends all being one of the ninjas too. I was Kai, my homie was Jay, another one was Zane, and the last one was Cole.
I'm still black.
And I'ma say it now, Kai should have been the Green Ninja. I'm not even being biased. The show was still great though, but not gonna lie.
I agree. Kai should have been the Green Ninja. I agree. I think he was best, and I just want to say Red was the best.
I gotta be honest with y'all. After season 3, I did not pay attention to the show anymore. I don't remember if it's because I had school or we just got rid of our cable, but I just stopped watching. Eventually, I did.
No. I think was it season 3? It's when I don't know for us whenever they. I think season 4 or something like that, somewhere around there.
Come back to rewatch the entire series, but when I came back, I found out this show, unlike other shows that runs for 5, 6, 7 seasons maybe, this show has 15. They're Lego ninjas. What do they got going on the last one in 6? As much as I love this show as a kid, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am not watching that. Same reason I don't watch One Piece. I may be missing out on Peak, but no. That was pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over today, and there will definitely be a part 2. I have to show Cartoon Network some more love. Even the other channels, Nick and Disney, y'all really thought I wouldn't mention SpongeBob, Avatar The Last Airbender, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, or Wizards of Waverly Place? Yeah. Come on, y'all know me. That's coming in part 2. And moral of the story?
Alright, buddy, you didn't have to do that. You don't gotta do that. He did not have to make Doris stare me down like that, buddy. What are you doing? Other than that, though, much love, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. And I'm not gonna lie to you, definitely got some nostalgic feelings from this video here, cause Lily, I think only one thing I heard I haven't seen. Literally, I think only one thing I heard I haven't seen. That was the start of the video with that one show. Forgot the name of it. But I pretty much watched everything. I'm so surprised about that. I guess not really, cause I stayed up and watched pretty much everything I could watch. In a sense. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to tell me your favorite show inside the comments down below. And your favorite station, your TV station, like Nickelodeon, Disney, Cartoon Network, or you can save that for the next video that we react to, part 2. But other than that, much love to every last one of y'all. Be safe. God bless you. Don't forget to hit the like button, to sub, and video will be linked in the description down below. Bye.